You know, one thing about abusive relationships is that the guy is already giving you attitude, as in this kind, I don't want you anymore, like leave my house. But you now, based on say you try form responsible wife or responsible whatever, you now be doing, but I'm still your wife, you are his wife, how? Most of them are not even married to the man. Most of them just pack their loads and then go to the man's house to live. And then he's already giving you attitude of, I don't want again, you are still there. You are still there thinking that one day it's going to get better. When will it get better? When you're in the grave? Or when you've lost your both eyes, when you can't see anymore? Is that when it will get better? See, let me tell you, most of these women, right, they saw that, in short, they knew right from the start that the guy was like this. In short, most of them, the guys are not at fault. Because why will you pack your load, go to live in someone's house? Like you deprive the person of his own privacy and all that. And the person will not even ask you to leave. Why? Because he's comfortable. Because you're doing things for him. He will not ask you to leave because you're being helpful. But deep down him, he wants his space. He wants his privacy. And when he tries to let you know, when he says it verbally and you're not understanding, the next thing is to beat you. You just turn the man into a woman beater. Someone that doesn't beat women. We just start beating. We just beat you because he wants to prove a point to you. Because he wants to tell you, please leave my house. I'm done. I don't want it again. I don't want again. Because most times the men have already told some of these women, right? The man has already told them, I do not want you in this house again. Yet he will go to work and then come back and see me, the same woman in the house. As in, what are you trying to prove? You're stubborn or what? And then when the guy starts to beat you, come out and say, domestic violence, he wants his privacy. If you actually want to live in his house, if you actually want to be with that man forever, then do the right thing. Let him pay your bride price. And that one is a different thing. Not telling me that the guy has not paid your bride price, and then you're living in the same house with him. Depriving him of his privacy, depriving him of so many things. You're already calling him my husband, my this, my that. The guy has already told you, I don't want again. You know, that's the thing. That's just like when he tells you verbally and you're not understanding it, the only thing he thinks of is what do I do to get this lady out of my house? And then when the only option that he sees is beating you, the next thing he does is to beat you. And when he sees you're not going, it gets him more upset. It gets him more upset. And then the anger keeps accumulating. And then that's why you come out on social media or you hear news like the guy stabbed his wife, or you hear news like, okay, like the guy poured acid on the lady and all that. Why? Because he has been giving you attitude. He has told you to leave. He wants his privacy. He wants his privacy. But you, on the other hand, you're too stubborn. You're too blind to read the writings on the wall. You're too blind to know that he doesn't want you anymore. See, let's tell ourselves the truth. Looking at this whole thing from the other perspective, right? You see that this guy does not really want you. You're the one forcing yourself on him. He doesn't want you. And you know what causes this thing? Low self-esteem. When a woman has low self-esteem, when she has low confidence, when she does not believe in herself, when she thinks that she's of low worth, when she does not know her worth, that is when such things happen. Because you feel like, if I were to leave this guy, will I get another one? Low self-confidence. You don't believe in yourself. You don't think you're good enough. And that is why you stay there. Even when he's beating you, you remain there. Okay, you say you're doing it for the children. Let me tell you, if you actually love black kids, if you actually love your children, you will leave that house. Why? Because you staying in that house is affecting the children. Because when he beats you with the quarrels and all that, it's traumatizing these children. They're going through psychological stress. You're going through emotional stress, going through like social stress and all that. You're stressing the kids. You leaving the house will be way more better for them. Because you're stressing them. Okay, you say you're doing this for the children. You're in the house because of the children. If you didn't have children, that you would have left the marriage. You keep enjoying and enjoying. You're just deceiving yourself. Because one day you die and leave those children. One day you will just leave them, and that is when they'll start suffering. The same children you say you're doing this for, you're doing that for. If you're in an abusive relationship, run for your life. As in, run for your life. Otherwise, you'll settle it in the grave. All this one that they come out talk say, the guy beats me, but I still love him. Madam, you still love who? You still love who? In short, as far as I'm concerned, you don't love him. It's just that you don't have a choice. And it's not more like you don't have a choice. It's because you choose not to have a choice. How did you choose not to have a choice? You choose not to be truthful to yourself. Anyhow, leave that. I know, okay, you might say, okay, your family members will not accept you. Your family members will not do this. Start from somewhere. See, blood is thicker than water, no matter what. It is better now than when it is too late. So guys, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like this video, share, and comment. So wise up, and I'll see you in my next video.